when it comes to the Raiders and it comes to the Chargers. Albert, which do you think is more likely to happen? The Chargers are in L.A. next year, or the Raiders are eventually in Vegas any year?
I think the Raiders are eventually in Vegas. Now, we know the Raiders are going to be in Oakland next year, and even during the interim while the stadium would be built in Las Vegas. But I think I think the Raiders are committed to going to Vegas right now. Then I think eventually the NFL is going to work out any issue it has with actually going there. I think they believe that there's a market there for them, and I think Jerry Jones being the driving force behind this really, really helps. And I think a lot of the owners, Andrew, are impressed by the fact that Mark Davis could go out and find a solution the way that he did. Chargers haven't found a solution for themselves. I don't think that – I mean, in the end, I know they're still threatening to go to L.A. In the end, I think that they much prefer to stay in San Diego because I think they're afraid of going to Los Angeles and becoming the Clippers. So, I just look at the motivation of both teams, and I think the Raiders are highly motivated to get themselves to Vegas, whereas the Chargers would much rather stay in San Diego. And so what I think you're going to see over the next few weeks is the Chargers kind of pushing buttons to see what they can do to try to leverage something out of the San Diego market.
Right, yeah. That makes sense. I'm often highly motivated to get to Vegas, but then once I get there, I'm highly motivated to go home. I am always highly motivated to go home, like that old Southwest commercial.
It is nice to go home from there, isn't it? It almost feels like you escaped some sort of like island or something like that.
Counting down the hours to go burn my clothes and my shoes, for that matter, getting out of there.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.